Good morning, students. So today we will discuss the next type of bank, that is the Industrial Development Bank of India. So in the previous classes we have discussed about the central bank, okay, the first bank, and the second is your commercial bank. So today we will go for the next type of bank, that is your Industrial Development Bank of India. Okay, now it was set up in the year 1964. Okay, so this Industrial Development Bank, in which year it was set up? Okay, in the year 1964. So you remember this year, and you see the main motive of this Industrial Development Bank of India was to develop the industries, okay, for industrial development in India. Okay, so their main motive was for the development of various industries. Okay, now the two primary functions, okay, the primary role, you can say, okay, of this IDBI, Industrial Development Bank of India, okay, is, you see, the first one, to offer financial assistance to the industries. Okay, now financial assistance means what? Financial help. Okay, so those industries, suppose they want any kind of your financial help, okay, so then in that case the IDBI will provide them. Okay, suppose if they want loan, then Industrial Development Bank of India will provide them with that loan. Okay, so such kind of a financial assistance means help, okay, the IDBI will provide to the industries. Okay, that is the first function. Then you see, to develop the institutions that are related to industrial development of the country. That means those institutions, okay, which are helping the industries, okay, for the development of the industries, the IDBI will help those institutions. Understood? So you see, for example, the IDBI gives financial assistance, means financial help, like your loans, okay, to the state finance corporation, okay, then your industrial development corporation. Yes, these are basically institutions which help for setting up or for the industries, okay, industrial development. Okay, and this IDBI, it gives loan to these institutions. Okay, and these institutions, that means you're like this state financial corporation or industrial development corporation, okay, they in return give loan to the industries. Understood? The IDBI, it give loan to this institution, and these institutions, they give loan to the industries. Yes, so that is another second primary functions of the IDBI. Okay, if the question comes, what are the two primary functions, then these two you have to write. Okay, primary functions of IDBI. Okay, then you see, next function, IDBI is also offer industrial loan at concessional rate. Concessional rate means at a very low rate. Okay, at a very low rate of interest to the industries in the backward regions of the country. That means those regions, okay, where very few number of industries are there. Okay, then if the industry is located in those backward regions, okay, in such a outskirt region, if they want to take loan, then in that case the IDBI will give them loan, okay, at a very low cost, okay, at a very low rate of interest. That is another important function. Okay, then you see the last one, to take initiative in creating entrepreneurship, okay, through various training programs. Okay, so it also conducts various kind of skill development. What kind of skill? Entrepreneurship skill. Now what is this entrepreneurship? Okay, entrepreneurship means what? The creating of business. Okay, if you want to set up any business, it requires certain kind of your skills. Okay, so it undertakes various kinds of your this entrepreneurship training program. Okay, so it provides training to those individual who wants to set up any kind of your business. That is called entrepreneurship. Okay, so such kind of your training programs are also taken by this IDBI. Okay, so these are basically four functions of Industrial Development Bank of India. The next, you see, next type of bank is a regional rural banks. Now regional rural bank, they are mainly confined to the rural areas. Okay, they are basically concerned about the development of the people living in the rural areas. Okay, now so you see, first time it was set up in 1975. At that time there were five regional rural banks. Okay, when it was first set up in 1975, there were five regional rural banks. Now what are the function you see of regional rural banks? First, you see, to provide loans at low rate of interest to the villagers and liberate them means to free, okay, to make them free, to liberate them from the clutches of the private money lenders who charge extremely high rate of interest. Okay, that means those money lenders, those rich people, okay, when the villagers they take loan from those rich people, they charge a very high rate of interest. Okay, so which becomes difficult for those villagers to repay at the time of a repayment. Okay, when they have to return the loan amount, they have to pay a very high rate of interest. Okay, now the regional rural banks, okay, they can provide loan to the villagers at a very low rate of interest. That means now the villagers, instead of going to the money lender, they can go to the regional rural banks. Okay, so that is the thing. Okay, they it allows the villagers to it basically frees them from the those money lenders. Okay, now they don't have to go to the money lenders, okay, who charges a very high rate of interest. Instead they can go to the regional rural banks. Okay, that is the first function. Then you see, to mobilize rural savings and invest them in your various productive activities. That means uh, the savings of the people, okay, it uses those savings in various kind of activities related to production. Okay, production activities, it invest those money, okay, in various productive activities. So in the 2014, okay, the number of this regional rural bank, it has increased to up to 57. It in the first, when it was set up in 1975 for the first time, there were only five, but in 2014 it increased to 57. So these are basically the functions of the regional rural banks.